How'd you make this look natural?
Hey there!
Hey there, welcome to my van. Let's make this not very cringy. This is it. It's a small wheelbase Sprinter van. It was supposed to be a medium wheelbase, and originally I was going to go for a large, but I decided to go halfway between and get the medium. But I bought it from an auction which had advertised it as a medium wheelbase, and I went to collect it and it was a small. But I trusted somebody that said, no, that's definitely a medium wheelbase. And it turns out it wasn't. But I did actually have the option to return it, but by that point it had taken me so long to find a van, and this is a really nice working van. No rust, really, only a few specks of surface rust. So I decided to keep it as it's only me. But throughout the whole build I was in conflict as to whether I've done the right thing, but I think I have done the right thing. So this is it. Come on in. Maybe wait there for a second. So we've got a fridge down here, which is a real nice size. And then working water. I went just for cold water and not this dirt from the plants in there. I went for yeah, just cold water. Because one, for cost, and two, just to keep things nice and simple. And there's not actually a huge amount of room in here, as you can see, so I wanted to keep it simple. So under here there is 2 25-litre drums, one for clean, one for the grey water. Then behind there is a 6 kilogram a canister of gas from Gaslow. Then there is a pump here, and then under this panel there is just an accumulator at the back to help control the flow of water. And then this is this is a fish that was made by my uncle. He makes things out of willow, and he gave me this years ago, and I put it in and it looks really nice. It made his day. I really like plants, so there is so many plants in here, but it helps kind of, I guess, oxygenate the area a little bit and brings a little bit of nature in. So space is an issue, so anything dry is currently up here, but it's real minimal, so I'm kind of going to have to shop every sort of 2 days or do it as I need things. In here we have just like cutlery, anything for cooking, a knife, why? Just for safety. Glasses, things like that. Suntan lotion.
Oh,
I've been looking
are.
for this forever. I took out everything from that storage unit. I've been looking for this for ages, and I bought some this morning, didn't I? Look in this. Well, you can never have too much.
You're gonna need it.
I can't believe that. This drawer, there is a massive kettle, which I don't need, but somebody bought it for me, so we've got a huge kettle. I need it, but a smaller one perhaps would have been better. Bowls, all that kind of stuff. Coffee, a NutriBullet, toaster.
Oh, it's handy.
Yeah, little camping gas stove in case I run out of gas or I go camping. We're actually recording this just before we carry on any further. Is it recording?
Yeah, it is recording.
At the bottom drawer, some porridge oats. Okay. Drainer, water drainer, pots and pans. This is honestly the first time I've ever owned my own pots and pans. I've always been in house shares, so it's really nice to actually own my own things. I bought everything new, so it's the first time I've actually been able to do that. I've not been able to do that before in London, so this is nice. It was really important that I had, oh my god, cut this up, come on, oh Christ. Oh, put my oats back in as well.
It's not good for the video.
Oh. More storage space up in here, which is full. Little yoga mat, there's a ukulele in there, which I haven't learnt in the 6 years that I've owned it, but now is the time if I'm doing van life. A chopping board, which is massive, which I made when I was travelling in Sweden. So when I remove the toaster, that actually does fit on here, but it's nice to have a big counter space to cook. Cooking is really important, so I've got a 2-burner stove, No oven, but I guess this means I'm going to cook things a bit more freshly. Freshly?
Fresher.
Fresher. There's loads of room up here in the bulkhead. This is such an important space to use up because it's just dead space otherwise. There was a huge metal divide by here and now that's gone. And I've got the curtain. It's a double curtain, so it's black on that side so no one can see into the cabin. Orange on this side. What else? So yeah, so this is my desk. This is my great aunt's writing desk. And she passed away last year, so I thought it'd be really nice to have her. Oh my god, don't look in there. So things move in the van, so I'm still trying to work out how to tie things down, but I put my recipe books and things like that in here and they are just everywhere. Ignore that. But it means I can sit here, work, have the doors open, write, do my work, have whatever the job might be. I can work from this space, which is really, really, really nice. Messy, no? This is one of my favourite things about the van, I think, having this working space. So yeah, I'm gonna get something to go on this wall because it's a bit blank, so I might get like a world map, like the wooden ones you can get, and put that on there, I think. Above you is, oh actually no, there's loads of storage space here obviously, so clothes are in here, stationery in there, clothes. There's some more storage space under here. And above you actually is a cool extractor fan, and this opens. Yeah. What else? Electric. I mean, everything works somehow. So yeah, this is my button that goes on and off. I was so excited the day that this actually turned on because I did all the electrics myself. To those that know me, know how unlikely it was that I actually achieved this. And those that don't know me,
you don't want to know you.
you don't want to know me, man. Oh, behind you is one of my favourite features. You might have to get out. Is this? So, kind of flicking between working out the combination of being an actor and also getting to travel. Still working out that combination. But if I do have any self-tapes or meetings or anything like that, I wanted something to have a nice backdrop so I could tape things. So this is my background for self-taping for auditions, and also acts as a projector so I can watch movies.
Oh, that's cool.
Not just a pretty face. Yeah, so the fridge runs off 240 volts. So does the mains plugs. There's also two mains plugs in here. That's all controlled by two 100-watt solar panels. There is a massive battery under the bed, and that's controlled by my solar charge controller. There's so much sun at the moment, this literally hasn't dropped. And somehow I've sized everything correctly and it seems to be working, and the only way I know that is that the face on here is smiling. So I need to spend some time actually working out what everything means, but if he's happy, I'm happy. The bed actually goes out into a double. I won't call the full thing, it's divided into two bits, but basically it's on slats and it will come right out. So you can have a double bed, which is great. I'm 6'1", so the original plan was obviously to have a bigger van in the first place. And I was going to have a bed long ways, garage space underneath, and then maybe a chair here. Just kind of the classic thing that a lot of people do with their medium and large Sprinters. But when I got this, it was only sort of maybe a month and a half, 2 months in that I actually decided to have the bed this way. But it turned out to be a real good decision. There's actually a proper mattress. I'm just using a blow-up bed at the moment. There's a proper custom-made mattress which will be on here and at the back, but that's still being made. That'll be here this week. But yeah, that's... Oh, garage. There's a garage, right? Of course there is. So to come round, where I store my kayak, wetsuit, trainers, walking boots, paddles, all that kind of thing. But it's a really sturdy blow-up one. It's kind of made out of some of the same material as like the SWB boards, I think. It's really rigid. So yeah, I can't believe how much actually fitted in here, considering it's like the smallest wheelbase you can get. But the important thing for me was to have the height, to be able to stand up properly. Like I said, I'm just over 6'1". So to be able to do that is really cool. But that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I almost forgot, I also installed 2 hooks so I could have a hammock, which I can either use for guests. So this sleeps 3, really. I mean, you won't be able to move, but it does sleep 3. Or I can put one on here and one out to a tree or something like that. But this is where I fall over. Oh my god!
Oh god.
Oh god. See? So, you could actually fit 3 people in this small wheelbase van. And then maybe one on the floor, being 4. And a baby up there, maybe? 5?
Front seats?
Dog in the front seats? I'm telling you, this is it. Oh, and there's a toilet. There's a toilet. Come here. The plan is to, oh god, the plan is to never ever use this because I don't want to clean it out. I really want to get one of the composting ones, but they're really expensive, so that might have to be a thing for the future, the nature head ones. Guys, if you're watching, please, unemployed actor, send me a toilet. But the toilet is under here. So this opens up, and on a slat, this should pull out on, it's on rails basically, but there is a toilet, I don't know if you can see that, under there. This pulls out on this thing, and if you really need to, there is a toilet. So, in a small wheelbase van, you've got a double bed, garage space, desk, fully functioning kitchen, toilet, cinema.